welcome back. So today I have a tutorial for you. It's chocolate brown smoked out lash line tutorial. I use the Mercier Caviar Stick in Cocoa. If you have the paint pot from MAC in Constructivist, that's the same similar thing. If you have the Maybelline Color Tattoo and Rich Mahogany, you could use that instead of this. So there's a lot of different options if you don't have the Caviar Stick, but I really like the way the look turned out. So, and then I just use a Lorac Pro palette, or if you have the Naked 2 palette, you can use the color Tease in there for what I used, all of the mauve color. So anyways, there's a lot of options. If you'd like to see how I got this look, then go ahead and keep watching. We are going to start with Painterly Paint Pot from MAC, and I'm just going to prime my eye. This look is so simple, such a great everyday look. I have been wearing it almost every single day this week with the exception of one. Okay, now we have the star of the whole thing is this Caviar Stick from Mercier in Cocoa. Holy majoli. This thing is like, I'm not even kidding you, I barely have to touch. I was like seriously barely touching it. And it comes out so pigmented, and you're able to work with it, and then when it sets, it's like a deep chocolate color with bronze flecks in it. It's absolutely beautiful. So since this thing is so creamy, you can use any type of shadow stick you have or base you have. I know the Color Tattoo and Rich Mahogany is a good dupe for this, but just go ahead and run that along your lower lash line. And it's okay if it's a little bit messy, because like I said, this product is extremely creamy. And I'm going to run it in my waterline too. And then I run it along, smudge it along the upper lash line. Now we're going to go in with a pencil brush. And I'm taking this stiff pencil brush from Crown, and I'm just going to quickly smudge and smoke that out. And then the top. So at this point it should look like this. I've just like been obsessed with like smoking out your lash line. Oh, I just love the way it looks, especially with blue eyes. Okay, now I'm going to be going into my Lorac Pro palette, and what I have been doing is taking this mauve color and going in between mauve and taupe and just applying mauve all over the lid and then a little bit of taupe in the crease. So I'm going to take this e.l.f. brush, and it's called the Eyeshadow C brush, and I'm just going to go into the mauve and apply that all over the lid. This is a really simple look, but when you smoke out the lash line, just to make it a little bit more everyday and wearable, I like just applying one matte color all over the lid. I think a mauve color is really pretty. Go ahead and take it into the inner corner and we'll blend that out. And then I'm going to take the same brush, and on the tip of it, just put it in that taupe color and run that right into the crease. The mauve should come up almost like up top here, and the taupe is actually in your crease, just to darken it up a little bit. They're essentially the same darkness, but just different tones, so this just gives a little bit more dimension to the shade. Now I'm going to take this e.l.f. angled contour brush, and I'm just going to go and blend that out. I'm going to go into this light pink shade right here and use this as a highlight. Just taking any fluffy brush and applying that and kind of blending it into the mauve color. This is nice to use instead of a stark white color because it kind of plays a little bit more into the mauve tone. Now I'm going to go back in with my pencil brush and take this eyeshadow from MAC in Embark. It's a matte, like it's like a matte dark brown with a little bit of burgundy in it. The closest thing to it is this color Espresso. From the Lorac Pro palette. And then I'm just going to use that to kind of run along the lash line and concentrating on smoking out that lash line, and then take it on your upper lash line. And then also I'm going to take a little bit of that and just kind of barely, whatever was left on the brush, just kind of touch it in the very outer corner of your eye. Now I'm going to go back into that angle brush and just kind of blend that all out and blend everything together. I'm going to be using L'Oreal Voluminous in Carbon Black. For my blush today, I used NYX blush in Peach. It's just a really pretty pinky peach color. It's very pale, and I really like the way pink looks with chocolate, like a chocolate brown, and I just really love smoking out my lash line and then just going a really nice matte on the thing, and I think it plays really well with pink. So I'm going to also go into MAC's Viva Glam Gaga in number 1. This is just a really light pink shade. If you don't have this, Revlon Strawberry Shortcake would work, or Revlon's Primrose. Okay, so this is the finished look. I hope you liked it. So my favorite thing from the whole thing are these Caviar Sticks from Laura Mercier. I feel like this is super creamy. It stays all day. I don't have any problems with this thing smudging. So I absolutely love it. And I just really have loved smoking out the lash line. I had my makeup done at MAC, and she smoked out my lower lash line. I think she used Stubborn Brown. Didn't have any shimmer in it, but she smoked out my lash line, and then she used Embark, and then she just put, she did put more color on my eyes, but I really like the way it looks with just a matte eye. I think it looks really nice. I feel like I can get away with this in the day or in the night. I hope you like this. If you have any questions or comments, then go ahead and leave it below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah.